Hello everyone, this is Benjamin here at the Pedalhead Show. Today we're going to be starting off our series in Helix Knowledge, Tips, and Tricks. Today we're going to learn about the looper built into the Helix and how to use it in between switching presets and all of its functionalities and capabilities. All right. All right, so first off, we're going to look at our three kind of loopers that we have built into the Helix. So over here at HX Edit, we have a simple lead preset with mono effects in the front and 2 amps and then some stereo effects. And then I like to place my looper at the end. The Helix gives us the capability of putting the looper anywhere for any of our uses. I think the most primarily place to put it is at the end. What I have here is a 6 switch looper. We're going to be going over the 6 switch looper and a little bit of the 1 switch looper today, and we'll save the shuffling looper for another video. So with the 6 switch looper, I have a couple settings here that I like to always put is a playback level of negative 2.8 to between 2 and 2.8, depending on if it's acoustic, clean, or distortion or lead. This gives some contrast to the first foundational loop that I'll be playing, and then when I overdub, I have that to about -7. So that way there's some contrast between the foundational loop, the next loop, and then whatever I play on top of it. And I always like to put a low cut and high cut because it's very subtle to add a low cut or a high cut, but when you're trying to have all signals working together and there's no low cut or high cut, things just get way too messy and it's really hard to distinctly hear stuff. So you set the low cut to somewhere above 100 hertz to let the low end of the main guitar vocal come out. And then the high cut, I bring that down. That way, whatever effects I want kind of to bleed over, I guess, the loop will come out distinctly, like reverb or delay or modulation. All right, so now we're gonna go down to the floorboard here, the Helix floor, and I'm going to show you all the functionalities of a 6 switch looper and every way that I like to use it. Okay, now we're back here looking at my Helix floor. I have that same preset up here. I have all my stomp effects, and then right down here I have my 6 switch looper. I have that somewhere close to my main expression pedal, and I forgot to mention this, but why I like to have my 6 switch looper toggle close to my expression pedal is because I actually have a volume block right before the end before it hits the 6 switch looper. So what this lets me do is control how much signal is going to be going into the looper, so I can have my main loop playing and I can be playing something over top of it, but I can control the volume of what's playing over top of the loop. That way, I don't overpower the loop, and I can decide to dynamically stick out of the mix, play a little guitar solo, and come back out like this. So we'll go for this. and it's not interrupting the loop. So that's just a strategic place to put a volume block before a looper and use it wisely. Okay, so now back to the 6 switch looper. We're going to look at the functionalities of it first. So every toggle has something that controls the looper. We have first the record button, and that's pretty self-explanatory. It does recording. And overdubbing. This is overdubbing in. Now all those little sounds are in there, right? Now if I want to make sure I am playing and it's not going to overdub anymore, I can hit the record button again. If I want to add something else, hit the overdub button to make it go in. Now let's say I want to take both those two things out and just go back to the main loop. I'll press the undo button. Play it again. Cool. Alright, so that's what this toggle does. The next one is our pause and play. That's pretty self-explanatory. Play the last loop that we did and stop it. But now, if we want to just play one loop and not worry about going into overdubbing it right away or hitting the record button twice, we can just do this. Just hit play and it goes to overdub out, which doesn't make you overdub anymore. And once you're done, stop. Alrighty. Now, we're going to look at this button over here. We already went over the undo button, which lets you undo the last loop. Now this button that says once, this is pretty fun. Let's say you're playing and you want to change an effect and go into a different part of, let's say, the song. Let's say you're looping a verse and you're going to play a chorus and you're only worried about looping on the verse, and you have to play a different chord progression on the chorus with some different effects. Well, you can give yourself some time to get off of this page and go back to your main toggle area to change your effects, and and you don't have to worry about having to turn off the loop at one point. So you go to the 6 switch looper, play our loop. That's just riding on. Drum comes in, and the bass comes in. That's riding pretty good. And then you want to change. Let's say you want to add some chorus, and you gotta play a whole other progression. Oops. Just like that. It usually goes more seamless than that anyways. Okay, so after that we're going to look at these two buttons right here. Half, full, reverse, and forward. Now, these are awesome effects that you can use to, kind of trip out your audience and add some cool soundscapes, whatever not. When you go from full to half, it will drop your main pitch a whole octave down. And bring it at half speed. So let's try something that's really fast so that we get an idea of what slow is, and also high. Let's go for kind of also lo-fi's it. Kind of changes the bit depth, I think it does. But anyways, turn off some of the effects here. Okay. Now here's the cool thing. We started the loop on full speed. Now look what happens when we go half speed and then loop. Wow, I guess the chipmunks just entered the room, eh? So, as you saw, we started recording on half speed, and then we went to full, and what it actually did was double the speed. So, wherever you first start the loop, whether it's on full or half, you're either going from standard speed and bit depth and pitch and dropping that by half, or you're starting from where you are and you're actually doubling. So think of the full speed as almost like a doubling of pitch and speed effect as well. We also have our forward and reverse, and this one's pretty cool. Kind of make this thing sound clean a little bit. We're gonna add some cool spacey stuff. Let's record. Hit reverse. Kind of gives a sound of a broken tape machine. Now, okay, so now that's all for the 6-switch looper. Now, why I personally like the 6-switch looper, we're going to switch it here now to a 1-switch looper. Okay, here's a 1-switch looper there in the same spot. Now, the 1-switch looper is pretty cool. It's going to change some of the effect here. So I'm going to make a loop. Alright, red was record, green means go, cool. But this is what I don't like about the 1-switch looper. You're singing, you're doing your thing, and then all of a sudden you gotta stop the loop and change. You gotta tap it twice really fast. And as you saw, I tapped it twice in the beginning, like at a normal pace, but that wasn't fast enough, I guess. So it's kind of like, it's pretty tricky, you know? And then you can press it again. Since it's white, it means that there's a recording there. Press it again. There it is. If you want to delete, you have to press twice, like a samurai. Ah! Ah! Oh, okay. Gosh, thank God that's over. Now it's clear. Sorry, not lit up, meaning that it's ready to put another loop on there. See, I don't like that. It's not accommodatable for a guy playing with a band. But it is pretty cool. Let's say, you know, you got a one trick in the song where you're going. Okay, well, sure. If you have that one little arpeggiated lick, it makes sense to have a 1-switch looper and not get away from all of your effects, because like it is also hand in hand hard to finish a loop and then go back. You know, you gotta make sure you do that ahead. So what I did there, I made a loop, play, press once, it's gonna continue once till the end. And there you go. Alright, let's go back to HX Edit. Hello again. So, looking back here at HX Edit, something else I wanted to go over with the looper that was not common knowledge to me. I kind of had to do some researching. There was no videos on this, so figure it might help you guys out with this. So, going here to HX Edit, as you see, if I want to go from one preset to another and maintain the same loop going on, which is very usable if you're, let's say, playing a song that has, you know, an acoustic beginning, and then hits up with some heavy metal riffage as a verse and bridge. We're gonna go over here to this. We're gonna go over here to this acoustic setting that I made. Tune up. Very pretty. Okay. Now, as you see, the looper we have here, okay, it's mono. Okay, 6-switch looper. Now, if I record this, exit. Okay, now I'm going to go to that lead preset we had before that has a looper on it as well. But look what happens when I change. Where did the loop go? Where's my loop? Okay. Now why it didn't carry over is a simple fix. Simple. Okay. All right. So like I said before, looking here at HX Edit, the loop that we had there was a mono loop, okay? And we went to this lead and weep preset. The 6-switch loop, the 6-switch looper, trademark, is stereo, okay? So in order to make sure that the loop from one preset to the other carries over, you have to make sure both are either mono or both stereo. So here I have the same preset, just on a different preset toggle, with some more juicy reverb goodness. This also has a stereo 6-switch looper. Now let's see what happens when we change presets. Now, something I like doing as well, I forgot to mention this, when you're recording, okay, and you really want to switch it up, okay, you put the main loop in reverse, and then you record something forward. Watch. Lots of slides.
Trippy. Alright.
Well, enough of that noise. Alright, guys, this is Benjamin from the Pedalhead Show. Thank you so much for watching, and this will be the first in the series of Helix videos. We got a lot more to come. Stay tuned. Next time, bring a friend, bring some popcorn. It's going to get rocking. This is Benny G, your host, playing my 2020 Epiphone Les Paul with nice James Hetfield pickups with the 18-volt mod. Check a couple other videos to see about that. You've been great. Any other questions about, Helix stuff that you want to find out about that you can't find on the internet, please feel free to message me or leave a comment down below, and I'll be happy to answer them in a responding video. All right, guys, have an awesome day. Cheers. Take care.